Well, this is a military and drone alert to make you aware of. The U.S. Army plans to launch a swarm of up to 30 small drones networked into a swarm later this month over the Utah desert as part of an international exercise deployed from an advanced echelon of dual air assault mission by helicopter-borne troops from the U.S. Army and allied participants. The swarm will be the largest group of interactive air launch effects, it's called ALEs, the Army has ever tested. A mix of Area 1 small air launch tube integrated unmanned system 600, that's the Altius 600, and Raytheon-built Coyote drones will be launched from a variety of aircraft and ground vehicles. The Army's 2022 experimental demonstration gateway exercise, that's Edge 22, that runs from April the 25th to May 12th at the Dugway Proving Grounds near Salt Lake City, Utah. Now, I've got the rest of the article and a lot more detailed information below. This is actually coming from the Warzone Drive website, but it's very interesting what's going on and the amazing technology that we have in our U.S. military, as well as what's going on in the world in general.
Shells come out the emergency exits on the south side and wait for me and Zoe outside the main corridor, all right? Me and Zoe, we gonna go through the... Get out!
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 6 and verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword.
Allah.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakakwadash.
Brakatah, Wa Brakatham, Shalom to the elect and the 1/3 of the children of Israel. Double honors to the teachers and the head apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the Alchemy who are pushing out this work in true sincerity. Also, Brakatah to the Aquafium who are listening as well. This is Providence in Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida. My name is Brother Daniel Allah, and by my side,
Brother Ashar.
All right. So, repeat that precept again, Baba Kashar.
Khan, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 6 and verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
Column 1. And that red horse represents in Revelation chapter 6 is Esau Edom, or the Wam in the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue, the so-called white man. Okay, he currently rules the earth today, according to Job 9:24. Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Okay, and his blessing is the sword. Okay, his blessings is the sword. That was a blessing that he received from Isaac, all right, which was one of our forefathers.
Come on, I got that for you.
Come bring it up.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
Thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, because now they rule the earth. Now the Lord has given them the blessing to have the fatness of the earth for a short period of time. Go ahead.
And of the dew of heaven from above. And by the sword, Salaka, and by thy sword shalt thou live.
And by thy sword shalt thou live. Okay. So the main people, who have the sword, it should be several indicators. People who like to hunt, who's the main race who like to hunt? Who's the main race who eats raw meat? It's the so-called white man. To go to local restaurants, have their steak rare or medium rare, still have the blood coming out from the steak. It's the so-called white man. Okay, but the point is, we came across this article on Newsbreak. All right, it says a new U.S. Army exercise will test the biggest interactive drone swarm ever. Okay, and if you don't know what a drone is, it's pretty much a little toy helicopter, that can be controlled by a person, and it says, the title says, a new U.S. Army exercise will test the biggest interactive drone swarm ever. And a swarm is a group of like a school of fish, pretty much. That's where they got it from. Okay, and it says in the article, the Utah desert is going to get swarmed with drones later this month as the U.S. Army plans an international exercise that will see up to 30 small drones deployed in the region as a dual air assault mission. According to a report published by the War Zone on Friday, the drones will mark the largest group of interactive air-launched effects the Army has ever tested. Okay, so the reason why we're bringing this out is, sooner or later those drones are going to become weapons in this society. They show you that in several movies, man. They showed you that in the movie Angel Has Fallen, where someone set up drones and they killed the majority of the president's security on the boats. Their main mission was to assassinate the president within that movie of Angel Has Fallen. They also showed you that in the movie The First Purge, when a group of Jakes had guns on them, and as soon as the drones were deployed, they detected that the Jakes had weapons on them, and it said armed men. And as soon as they saw the Jakes with the guns, they were threatened to shoot. You know what I'm saying? So they were programmed to shoot people with those who were armed. Okay? And also they showed you in the movie, like there's several movies and TV shows showing you that there's going to be robot soldiers, androids, and even dogs with guns on their back. Okay? So we're coming into some serious time, like very serious times. We're going to see these things in these last days, man. Like, these machines have no emotion. So when they see you, they're going to have no emotion, and they will not hesitate, and they're going to kill you. That's why we need Yahweh Shema Shah in these last days. Because Esau Edom is going to perfect his sword. He already perfected his sword. He just hasn't showed out yet, So going on in the article, it said in the second part of the article, it says, like a person said, I think what you're going to see is an expansive use of electronic warfare and an expansive use of our interactive drone swarm. Major General Walter Rugen, head of the Army's Future Vertical Lift Cross-Functional Team, told the War Zone, which is a magazine, we feel like we're going to be flying the largest interactive drone swarm ever in partnership with DARPA and our science and technology experts out of Aviation and Missile Command. Okay? So they're going to test out all their little toys that they had been locked up for quite some time. Now they're finally going to test out their toys in the public. And sooner or later, those toys is going to be going against a lot of people, man. Of those who are against the system, of those who are insubordinate to the unrighteous decrees that are about to manifest in these last days. So they're going to use those things to control the people, man. It's going to be a time like never before, which is Jacob's trouble.
I got you a precept too.
Oh yeah, Baba, shall I bring it up?
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
A burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. All right? That's going to be them Gerger troops, man, when they mobilize the military when all 50 states become lawless. They're gonna mobilize the military, and they're gonna start releasing soldiers, robotic dogs, Terminators, and drones. And there's gonna be drones in the sky looking after people too. You know, in the heavens. You know, and they're showing you that in China right now they're putting people into little tiny camps. You know what I'm saying? You know, so like, and they got people in helicopters, like making sure everyone stays inside, and they have 24-hour lights, so the lights never go out. They have 24-hour lights over there. It mentioned that in the article, 24-hour lights, so the lights never go out, and everyone stays inside the little cubicle, 24/7, being tested of of the sickness, man. You know, whatever they have over there right now, whatever so-called variant it, like you know what I'm saying. So they're going through that right now. They're going through their little tribulation, you know, so to speak. But America's gonna be a trillion times worse than China, trillion times worse than Ukraine, trillion times worse than any other place. It's gonna be really bad out here. All right, it's gonna be all over the news, all over the world. It's gonna be the worst place to dwell in these last days, man. It's gonna be a time like never before. It's gonna be worse than all the slaveries that we've been through, ever since like ever since the captivity of Egypt all the way till now, to America. It's gonna be worse than all that. So, all right,
Come. And they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols. Verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach.
So like back up to verse 68. So people are gonna be thrown into re-education camps, all right, and they're gonna reprogram people's minds to be subordinate to the system, all right. So pretty much you being back to a slave, you know, and a lot of people, they're gonna submit, man, because they don't want to so-called, die. They don't want to get their necessities removed within their lifetime, like they don't want to lose their family, like pretty much things of this world, like people are gonna be really scared when they see a robotic soldier busting through their door, like a lot of people are gonna fold, like a lot of people are gonna fold, and they're gonna accept whatever the government is willing to give them, man. And that main event is coming soon, man, which is the MOTB. All right. A lot of people are gonna take that that charagma in these last days,
Come on. Verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach, and trodden under foot. Verse 70. For there shall be in every city and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh Shemel Shai. Verse 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh Shemel Shai.
So they're gonna be like madmen, sparing none. A good movie to watch, to have a visual like that, is Monsters of Men, that came out in 2020, which is in Amazon Prime, okay? Where they sent robots to like a Moab village, and these robots had no feelings. They did not hesitate. As soon as they seen someone with a gun, they start killing everybody. And then there was one that got messed up during the fall, and he had a mind of his own. So he was a trillion times worse than everyone else that was programmed, which were the robots. He was worse than the robots that was programmed to kill. So he had a mind of his own, we're coming to those times like that, man. It's like on that movie I, Robot with Will Smith. That's another movie to watch where all the robots like pretty much got malfunctioned and started destroying other robots and killing people as well. They show you in these movies purposely, man, of what's about to happen. So we're gonna see like pretty much, androids that look like real people, and they're gonna start taking over people's jobs and all that, and they're gonna start, malfunctioning and starting killing people, man. That's gonna be a real thing, and we're gonna witness that within our lifetime. Okay.
Verse 72, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Verse 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
That's right. So that's going to be Gerger troops. It's going to be like troops of different countries that's going to invade America, and they're going to take over people's houses. You know what I'm saying? They're going to start doing some wicked things to people's families. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be some that are, like that are homosexuals. So they could take the, like the man of the house and do whatever to that man, and take the, and take the man's wife and his kids. It's going to be some serious, wicked stuff that's about to go on in these last days, man. And you need Yahweh Shema Shah to protect you and your family. Even brothers who are single, later on you might have, you might fulfill Isaiah 4:1. You know what I'm saying? 7 women shall cleave into one man. You will still want the Lord to protect you and your women in those last days as well. It doesn't end there. Isaiah 4:1 doesn't end there. You got to endure to the end. So yeah, man, we're coming into some serious times, man. We're going to witness people being chased by drones.
I got you a precept real quick.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
That's right.
And that shows you, how rare, the men of Yahweh Shema Shah will be, man. Because it says, as rivers of water in a dry place. And in a dry place, water's a necessity. So it's going to show you how men will be, the men of Yahweh Shema Shah will be more precious than fine gold in those times. It even says, then shall they be known who are my chosen. And when it says, a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, that's from destruction. All right? Tribulations. All right? People is going to see that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time, and the only people that will obtain that will be the men of Yahweh Shema Shah, the elect.
Man, like the elect are gonna be like many Yahweh Shahs, man. You know what I'm saying? And then when the women see that, they're like, man, like he's like there's something different about him. Like pretty much when the women see like a man of the Lord that's part of the elect, they're gonna see him. They see him as like Yahweh Shah, man, in the flesh. Because the elect are an extension of Yahweh Shah. So they were like, wow, like I'm saved. I'm saved. You know what I'm saying? Like the men of the Lord are gonna be more precious than fine gold. Like the wedge of Ophir. Pure gold, beautiful gold. Because we're still, like right now as we speak, that we're going through that furnace of affliction, that furnace of adversity. But sooner or later, we're gonna come out of that furnace, and we're gonna be pure. We're gonna be cleaner. We're gonna be super clean, man. Our spirit gonna be like it's gonna be so vibrant. It's gonna be so beautiful. It's gonna shine like a light atop of the hill, And like a good visual of that is this old anime in the 1980s called Yu Yu Hakusho, when he overcame his affliction and became powerful, and then his whole body became vibrant. So
I can end it with Revelation 12 and 12.
Come on, bring it up.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 12 verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth, and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Can you start from the top again, brother?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
It said, therefore rejoice ye heavens and those that dwell in them. So we must rejoice when these things happen. We must rejoice when they start when they start demonizing us on the television, man. Because we're fulfilling scripture. We're fulfilling these things, man. Because we know of these things. We know what's about to happen. So we must rejoice. Rejoice now, man. Even though your afflictions may seem to be grievous into your eyes, it may be a heavy affliction to you, but the Lord said it's a light affliction. And if the Lord says that it's a light affliction, and it's a light affliction, and I can't imagine a heavy affliction. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what 2/3, bro.
Yeah, you got 2/3 thing. It's a heavy affliction, but us men of the Lord, we believe that it's a light affliction, and we believe that this is only a short period of time that we are dwelling in this place in this era of the Edomites. So rejoice. Go ahead.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
He's gonna come in having great wrath, man. He's gonna come in he's gonna be the multitude. I mentioned in 2 Ezra 16:68. He's gonna be
that burning multitude.
Yeah, that burning multitude, man. He's gonna come in with all his gadgets, all his toys, everything, man. Everything. He's gonna give everything that he has. Is it gonna be a scary sight? Oh yeah. In the flesh? Oh yeah. It's gonna be a scary sight. But guess what? Guess who's controlling him though? Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So we must fear him, man. That's the beginning of wisdom. That's an instruction of wisdom, man. So we must trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All the time. Every time, every day, and forever, man. So I hope this class was edifying to the elect. Call Allah.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Kakwadash.
Double honors to the teachers and the head apostles of the great millstone who were well. Peace and salutations to the Archim of pushing out this work with true sincerity. DTA.
Abad Babal soon.